Hey there, Plastics! It's Joe, and welcome to yet another video. This is another episode of Doll Tea, the series where I update you guys on the latest gossip, the latest news, and the hottest toys that you guys love. Today is going to be a little bit different. I wanted to take the time to talk all about Rainbow High and their diversity. Is there enough diversity? Are they going to do more diversity? And just some of the Rainbow High leaks that have been popping up all over the place. So, let's get into some doll tea. Before we get into the thick of it, let's just go over some quick updates on Rainbow High dolls that are coming out and are actually starting to pop up in stores now. So first, that is the Rainbow High Winter Break dolls, which I am so excited about. This was actually the first ever doll tea that I ever made, was on the Rainbow High Winter Break dolls, but unfortunately my video was copyright striked. But now that they've been popping up in stores, I could finally talk about them. I'm not gonna go into too much detail like I did in that video because that video's copyright strike is almost out. Just wait a few days and then you could see me talking about and rambling all about the Winter Break dolls. But I can definitely confirm that the ones that we saw originally a few months ago were definitely prototypes. You could definitely see the final looks right here, especially with all the winter gear. It's all fully finished and painted. Check out this artwork. It is absolutely stunning. I love it. This really gives a good idea of how much work they put into this line. My gosh, MGA just really knows how to do winter lines. This reminds me of the Bratz Wintertime Wonderland, which is still on my list, and I am slowly starting to collect all of those. But this is so exciting that there's a resurgence in all of the Winter Break dolls. I love it. They have so many layers, they're gorgeously designed, and just the amount of accessories they have. So images of them being in stores popped up from Puerto Rico. Apparently they had shipped early. They were popping up in Walmart, which was so random. And then I just started seeing it all over Instagram. I'll put down below who was the first Instagrammer to post it. Now the listings are popping up on walmart.com for Jade and Poppy. Just keep an eye out because all 6 of them should be out in stores very soon, a lot sooner than we all expected. But here is just a quick rundown. Here's Violet. I love her second outfit. Definitely giving me Fleur de la Cour vibes from Harry Potter. I just love the whole palette. Her skis are painted. I love the boots, the fur trim. Oh, it's so gorgeous. It's definitely reminding me of Bratz. And here are closer looks of all of the details and her face up. All these girls are gonna have glitter makeup, which is absolutely gorgeous. Just look at these dolls, man. They look stunning. And look, she has little ice skates at the bottom of her boots, which is just so cute but so impractical, but I absolutely love it. And here's her second outfit, which looks just very French to me. I don't know why, it's giving me very French vibes. And then here's Ruby Anderson. She's definitely dressed more extreme sports style. Look at all the red and the Supreme and North Face references. Absolutely gorgeous. This one is a very 80s vibe to me, and I love it. And of course she also comes with ice skates, super cute, and a sequined beanie. So yeah, that is Ruby. She looks gorgeous. And here's her second outfit. Yeah, it's very in line with her first release line. Like her first release had the plaid and everything. By the way, I'm still looking for a Ruby with articulated neck. I've exchanged my Ruby from my previous video 3 times now, and so far not a single one has come with an articulated neck, which has been so disappointing. I'm actually really close to giving up. If any of you guys have a Ruby with articulated neck, let me know, because I'm just starting to think now that they're not giving Ruby an articulated neck, because every single one has not had it, even though it has the code with the most recent batch codes. I don't know what's going on. Here is Sunny, and I initially expressed I didn't really like her that well, but looking at this now, I absolutely love it, especially with the skis and the emoji. Very reminiscent of her art style that she's been doing in the Rainbow High series. So, oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. And her second outfit is so cute. I just love all the colors. I love that Sunny has the most color out of all of them. Very 80s with the rainbow print and everything. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And there's her skis right there. Okay, and Jade Hunter, who has popped up on Walmart.com already. I'm not entirely sure what the final price of these dolls are, but on Walmart.com right now, they're popping up for $27.99, which is a lot cheaper than we all expected. We were all expecting a price point of $36, but $27.99, that's the same price as the normal series dolls. So I don't know if that's a mistake or if it's just a limited time thing. I would highly suggest getting them while they're still at that price point, because I am 100% sure the price is definitely going to go up to 34, maybe higher. I don't know. Jade, also looking extreme sports, very similar to Ruby. I actually like her style a lot more. I don't know why. I love the green and all the color blocking. Absolutely beautiful. And there's her little punky skirt. Yeah. And her ice skates. I've seen lots of pictures of Skylar Bradshaw in her winter gear, and they all look super stunning. I am loving the ABBA vibes. I'm loving the 70s, the disco vibes. It's so cute. I think this one's probably one of my favorites because of the jumpsuit and of the disco jeans and just everything. She is so stunning. Just the amount of quality in these dolls is just so beautiful. Wow, we haven't seen this since Bratz, and I'm so happy to see it. I'm so happy to see it. All right, and then here is Poppy, and this is the other one that's been popping up on Walmart.com. They are on sale right now, so get them before they go out of stock again, because they've been going in and out of stock. She looks so beautiful. I love the butterfly skis. The whole color palette reminds me of an popsicle. So freaking cute. Very orange sorbet ice cream, and that jacket, so freaking cute. I love it. And that was a quick rundown of the winter break dolls that are starting to pop up online right now. I know I initially said I wanted to wait, but man, I just love these dolls so much. MGA, you're releasing too much right now. There's so many dolls. Did you guys see Claudina's last video? She estimated like you would need $5,000 just to get the popular dolls that are coming out this year. I know I'm not gonna get all of them, but it is still gonna be a few $1,000s just to get all the ones that I personally want. It's gonna be insane. So I am definitely gonna keep an eye out for sales, especially Target. They always do really good sales for toys. Let's move on to the next news. If you guys saw the series finale of the season 1 Rainbow High on YouTube, you would know that Bella is back, and she came in her little rainbow cruiser. Well, they're gonna be selling that. I talked about this in a previous doll tea like months ago, but now we have official stock images of the car, and we can confirm how the color changing effect is going to work. This is from youloveit.com, and I have to say that I was initially right with my prediction that it was going to be a clear car with LED lights in it, because this description says that it is LED color changing lights controlled by pressing the button on the car. Something we haven't really seen before, have we? I mean, I'm not a huge collector of doll cars. I don't have a single one. This is pretty awesome. I'm not even entirely sure if I'm gonna get it, but I just love that it's color changing. Like, that's just an exciting feature that you haven't seen before. There it is in white, and you can see all the different colors. And look at all the details. I mean, I'm surprised that you could fit 2 dolls in there, because the Rainbow High girls are like thick. So that is really good. A lot of doll cars that they release nowadays, you can only fit 1 doll, but the fact that you can fit 2, that is very impressive. And there is the button to change her color. The price point is going to be $49.99, and it should be coming out in stores very, very soon. MGA has been going crazy with all of these releases coming out completely sporadically. So yeah, that is really exciting. Okay, plastics, and the last topic I want to touch on is a little bit of a serious one, but there's been so much drama online because of Michael Scott Anderson, the creator of Rainbow High, and his posts on social media. Now, I haven't really been following all this, but there's been some good news that has come out of it, and that is new pictures of new dolls that are coming out later this year. So this is the post that Michael Scott Anderson posted 6 days ago. I know I'm a little bit late. He says, "I am so grateful for the love and support from the Rainbow High community. Based on the recent shade, MGA has allowed me to share this image. It's just a small sample, but I want you to know there's a lot of beauty coming this fall. Please understand that while I must take a break from social media, I will keep you all in my thoughts. Thank you." And we have 3 new Rainbow High girls, all melanated, all with different face molds even, and different hair textures. And oh my gosh, when I first saw this, all I saw were the 3 dolls, and I didn't even read what the caption said. I was just so excited. So I just want to quickly go through the dolls. We have first Rose right here. This is a doll that we've been knowing that is going to come out. It's going to be part of the series 3, but right here you can see that she has a new face mold, and it looks like it's going to be the same Asian face mold that they're using for Jet Dawson and the twins, but I can't really confirm that because just looking here, all 3 of the girls have totally different face molds, just from the eyes, the shapes of the noses, and maybe even the lips. I can't really tell. But right here, I just love this doll. Oh my gosh, pink is literally my favorite color, so I'm really excited. The fashion is not quite what I was expecting. I'm not entirely sure if I like the dress underneath that says magic, but I do love the black and pink denim jacket that she is wearing. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I just love this skin tone, and I'm so freaking happy to see it. So freaking happy to see the diversity finally coming to Rainbow High. And then in the middle, we have this mysterious girl, which we haven't seen any leaks of. I have no idea if this will be a collector doll or what, but I do remember Michael Scott posting an image that he was being inspired by this one influencer. I'm not entirely sure who it was, but it looked very similar to this, at least with the braids. So I definitely know that this was something that he's been cooking up for months now, and I'm sure he's glad to show you guys. But this one is actually not entirely my favorite. There's some elements that I like I love the rainbow braids and a scrunchie, but I'm not entirely sure how I feel about the t-shirt with the bustier. I think I would have preferred just the bustier, but I know they're supposed to be teenagers, so they're dressing them a little bit more conservatively. And these denim jeans, I don't know, I have to see the full denim jeans because I think it looks kind of weird because it's cropped right at the knees, so it kind of looks like ill-fitting shorts to me. I think the final jeans will look a lot better, and I absolutely also love that she has fabric gloves, which is absolutely amazing. But yeah, this one's not entirely my favorite. I have to see the final doll to really confirm my opinion, but I'm still very excited to see the melanin. I'm so excited to see the diversity. And she also has a different face mold. The eyes on this face mold are only slightly smaller than the usual Rainbow High eyes, so I'm not entirely sure if that's just the angle of the picture or if it really is a new face mold. You know, I'm excited. I'm all for new face molds. And then in the end, we have the one that I'm most excited for, and that is this icy blue girl. And I haven't seen any leaks about her, but I have heard rumblings that they're doing a slumber party Rainbow High line, which is super exciting and definitely another callback to Bratz because they did several sleepover night pajama lines. So I'm excited to see it, but I absolutely love this doll. I love the baby hairs. I love the color scheme. I love the very dark skin tone, and with lips that actually complement her skin tone, because what I find is not just with the melanated dolls, but all the dolls in Rainbow High is that they always get the lip shades wrong, in my opinion. So I'm glad to see a more nude and toned down lip color for her, and actually for all 3 of the girls, they actually have a more neutral lip tone that's not super garish looking. But right here, I absolutely love it. I love the fur trimmed robe, and I don't know what's underneath, but it looks like she has some real chains. But yeah, this one's definitely my favorite. I just love everything about it. But anyways, let's talk about the diversity in Rainbow High. Now, I don't have all of my Rainbow High girls over here because they're all having a salon makeover. When I was looking at my last Rainbow High video, I was definitely noticing that all of the girls I was displaying were the white girls. And that was something that I've been struggling with Rainbow High for a while. Lack of diversity. I received some comments when I first posted the image that Michael Scott posted. Apparently, a lot of people were bullying Michael Scott. Over the past few months, they've actually been calling him racist. And I have to say, I could kind of see why M. Scott responded the way he did, because being called a racist is the worst thing that you can be called. Now, I just want to say, we have no idea what's going on behind the scenes at MGA. For all we know, they've been planning this since the beginning. For all we know, it could be Isaac Larian who stopped it. It could just be a number of factors on the reason why we didn't have a more inclusive launch. I do have to defend M. Scott and Rainbow High here in saying that they actually are being pretty diverse. Let's not get things twisted, guys. The first release was in July, right? In June, July. So Rainbow High is barely a year old. And within a few months, they did release a second series that was, you know, more inclusive. I want to unbox her later, but I've actually had Krystal Bailey for a while. I just haven't been able to unbox her for a video. So let's just try to relax, because Rainbow High is still only a year old, and the amount of dolls that they've been releasing has been like insane, and how fast they've been doing it and how they're listening to our feedback. It's all just great, and that's why I love Rainbow High. Now, I will say, yes, a lot of the characters are very white, and I was starting to get bored with all the characters, honestly. Like when I saw the twins, like I loved the new face mold, but it was just yet another very similar color palette and another skin tone that was just the same. Like all the girls had very similar white skin tones, and I had a problem with that, especially with a line that's called Rainbow High. I myself, as a gay Latino person, have always stood against hate. I've always wanted more inclusivity, and sometimes it does take time. And honestly, like with some of the releases, I actually did see myself in it. Like one of my favorite dolls from Rainbow High is Kia Hart, because she gives me very Latina vibes. What am I trying to say with all this? I'm not entirely sure. I just want people to just relax and calm down, and let's try to just send love. I was very critical with Rainbow High, but I never flat out bullied the designer and like said hateful comments to him. I have seen a few, like I haven't seen a lot. I have seen a few comments being a little bit nasty towards Michael Scott, and I don't think that's warranted. He's still a human at the end of the day, and like I keep saying, we have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. There's probably a very legitimate reason why they didn't do a fully diverse cast right off the bat. You know, I understand that it's 2021 and things have definitely changed within the last year. We can't keep bullying people and being mean and nasty when they take steps to doing the right thing. I know these steps are small. Releasing Krystal Bailey in December was a small step. We have to celebrate every step that is taken towards inclusivity. I just want you guys to keep that in mind. Let's not send hate, let's not be malicious, and let's not speculate and conjecture when we really have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. So with that said, I present to you my Krystal Bailey unboxing. I actually have two Krystal Baileys that I've been holding on. I actually got her back in December when they first released her, and my boyfriend actually got me one too, so that's why I ended up with two. I did exchange her to see if I could get one with a neck articulation, and I'm very, very hopeful. I'm still not entirely sure if I'm gonna unbox my second one. This is just to compare. This is the 2021 release, and this is the 2020 release. Ooh, she's a bit dusty. Been saving these for a while, but for now I want to open this one, and hopefully she has some neck articulation. And just to show you guys, this is the back of the box, which has the Rainbow High description on the back in different languages. And just to show you guys, the first release only had it in English and in bigger letters. I just want to see if any of the artwork actually changed. No, they look pretty similar to me, just the writing that changed. All right, so here she is directly out of the box. Her details are absolute absolutely stunning. Now, at first I was a little bit scared about the whole dark purple color scheme. Krystal Bailey actually has a lot of purple undertones in her skin, so I felt like it might wash her out a bit. But looking at it in person and out of the box, it looks so much better. I still wish that they could have used like a lighter purple, like even a lilac. Violet Willow's color scheme might have looked better on her actually, but she still is so beautiful, and I just absolutely adore her outfit. Now let's go through her. So I love this face up. She has some very light purple eyeshadow with a cut crease in like a magenta color, and those lips. She doesn't have a lot of shine, just like all the rest of the series 2 girls. And then her outfit, which has so much detail. I'm so shocked that this was just a regular Playline doll. Her jacket is so detailed. It says sparkle on the front. It has these slits on the sleeves, which are also hemmed. Mind you, that's a lot of work. And she also has eyelets that are embroidered and are real holes with ribbon going through them. That is so impressive. And then underneath she has I'm not entirely sure if I like it, but she has this like sheer top with like iridescent fabric on it, and then her skirt is made out of this really interesting material. I can't really put my finger on it, which is very unusual for me because I usually know my textiles, but it feels kind of like a leathery, I don't know, satiny, cottony, I don't know. I can't really figure out what kind of fabric this is, but it's so interesting. And then she has lots of zipper details on the pockets, along the front. It is so cute. They put a lot of thought into this doll, I have to say, so I'm so happy about that. I also love her manicure. She has some very dark purple nails going on, and her shoes, which of course it's always the same shoes as all the other girls.
You're basic,
but they're all right. I like the silver detail on there. It goes with her skin tone. She's a lot more cooler toned versus gold. I think gold would have clashed too much with her. But yeah, I'm going to do a quick articulation check and see if she has neck articulation. So her arms and hands, they all move just fine. And then her knee joints. Oh, she has the knee joints that go all the way. The big moment, the head. And she has a neck articulation. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm so excited. So now I have 2 Krystal Baileys, one with neck articulation and one without. Oh yeah, and speaking of the head, one thing I don't really like with a literal zip tie, you guys, that's a flat out zip tie. They're not even hiding it. But besides that, I love this first outfit, but I'm going to get her into her second outfit and see how that fares. All right, here she is in her second outfit. And oh my gosh, I have to say, this is really stunning. I love both her outfits. Like, wow. I think that's probably like a first with the Rainbow High. Like, usually I only like one outfit or the other. I love this jacket with the sparkle stars. Is so beautiful, and the detailed zipper and the buckle. There's just so much detail on here, and it actually fits her really well. It's so gorgeous. And underneath she has a spaghetti straps top in silver, which is so cute, and then this combination of jeans with fishnets underneath. I will say that it was a little bit tricky to get on the fishnets and then the jeans on top. So I do see children having trouble with that and probably even ripping some of the clothes. So parents, just be careful. Help your kids out when dressing this doll. I mean, that's with all the Rainbow High girls. Like, sometimes the outfits are a bit tricky to get on. The details are definitely worth it. Look at the belt loops, the zipper. The only thing I don't really care for are the shoes. There's like a little watch motif there. Yeah, I appreciate the detail, but I don't know. I just don't. I guess it's because she's a journalist in the animation. I guess it goes with her personality, but I don't know. Just a little bit on the tacky side for me. Forgot to mention her hair in the first outfit. She's absolutely beautiful. She does have some gel, and there is a little bit of shedding, but it is still very soft. I just gotta wash it out like I'm doing with all my other girls. I'm still not entirely sure if I'm gonna keep her with just this curly hair. Like, I'm currently redoing all the hairs on my Rainbow High girls. I want to do a more textured hairstyle for her. I'm not entirely sure what. Hold on, let me show you my Poppy, which I'm currently working on. Here is my Sunny that I'm currently working on, and I'm giving her tons and tons of micro braids, but it has taken me so long just to get to this point. I think like weeks and weeks of work, because I don't know why I decided to do the braids so tiny, but it is looking really freaking good right now, and it'll look so good once all the hair is box braided. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that with her, or maybe just do bigger box braids might look better, or maybe like 4C hair or Bantu knots. I don't know, there's so many options. I do know that I do want to change her hairstyle and have it more textured. Keep an eye out, I'll post that on TikTok or Instagram like I am going to do with the other girls. Overall, I have to say I'm really happy. It also makes me happy that they didn't skimp on the detailing with the more melanated girls, if anything even more detailed than the other girls. So I'm so happy to see the level of quality and style that I love in Rainbow High with more diversity, and we're getting more. So I just want to remind you plastics out there, don't be a mean girl and just have some patience. I do think we should be sending valid criticisms like we were at the beginning about the lack of diversity. Valid criticisms are totally fine, but let's not bully a designer of a company who has like really no final say on what a company releases, and let's not send hateful messages. We don't know this person personally. Stand against hate. Always peace and love. And with that said, thank you for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to click the button down below. I always have plenty of videos coming up, especially now that I finally got my computer fixed. I'll have lots and lots more videos in a more consistent schedule. And if you want to watch more videos, I have plenty more to watch over there. So click on another video. What are you waiting for? Click on it now. So with that said, keep it plastic.